The $1 million saga. Former Minister Cecilia Abinadapa and the husband made a complaint to the police about thefts in their bedroom, in their home. House helps were the ones pilfering in excess of $1.5 million, which only came to the attention when the husband caught one of them one day. In the court, and the documents filed in the court, all the money is described as the property of the former minister. Her husband is said to be the owner of property, which is her suit and kente cloth, which they also stole. As it turned out, she wrote in her complaint that 800,000 of the money belonged to her dead brother, who gave it to her dead mother, who gave it to her for safekeeping. So, a number of questions arising as the OSP commences a lifestyle audit of the former minister to assure himself or the office what ought to be done going forward. Questions come up. A dead brother died last year. Is there a proof that the money belonged to 800,000 of it, 800,000 of the dollars belonged to the brother? Is there proof that the brother gave this money to the old woman, who also then turned it to her? Questions coming up. These seems to be lame excuses or explanations. The brother is not one without child, is it? And children who are not adults. So what is going on? Has there been a will? No will. Has there been letters of administration taking? And who in that has the court decided must take what part of this property? And why was it being kept with her all that while? If this money belonged to him, his brother, dead brother, who was a chief of the Asantehene, and through the legal processes, certain people would have been named as the beneficiaries of the particular assets or estates of that brother. Why was it still being kept with her and being pilfered over a long period until the husband chanced upon one of the house helps? Many questions coming up. What did the police do wrong? They investigated. They confirmed that indeed this amount of money had been stolen in excess of $1.5 million, and they told no higher authority about it. They didn't bring it to the attention of the Attorney General, and the Attorney General only now, after the Chronicle publication that led all of us to this story, is asking for the docket, and the docket has been taken to the Attorney General. When the charges were made in the court and the facts were read, where was the complainant? Where were they? Cecilia Dapa and the husband, didn't they hear the content of the court processes? Did they not object? Why are they now objecting? Because the matter has become public. The police's process in the court, there was an original, it was amended once, it was amended twice. Why did the first correction not see what she's complaining about now? Why did the second correction not also take care of the complaint she's making now of inaccuracies or inconsistencies? This is the biggest issue we are canvassing for you this morning, looking at the OSP doing a lifestyle audit. What is lifestyle audit? There are questions of money laundering. What is that? The code of conduct for public officers, which would have checked some of these things. What is it and why has it not been passed up to now? We shall go to a Adisadel to check how the bullying that harms and almost kills is allowed to go on there and whether this will be stopped, not only in that school, but all schools in the country. And the Pentecost Church of Ghana, or the Church of Pentecost, brings all our politicians together and other stakeholders. Actually, Parliament could not work because of a conference that the Church of Pentecost brought them to. It was about a national moral vision plan. Now there's a suggestion out of this conference that there ought to be set up a National Moral and Integrity Council. Really? I'm Samson Lardy Anyenini. We'll be right back to deal with the vexed matters.